I have yet to meet somebody in Kitsap who isn't grateful to be able to live here, who doesn't want to lean into this community that they love so much. Kitsap Community Foundation's mission is to be a catalyst for the greater good. We exist solely to make our community better.
Our partnership with Kitsap Community Foundation has been wonderful. One of the main ways that we, as the Kitsap Regional Library, began first partnering with KCF was through Kitsap Great Give. We are able to leverage this one day for all of our benefit.
There's all kinds of nonprofits that may need a little help to get started, and that's what Kitsap Community Foundation has at its core right now, to help others succeed and thrive, to help new ideas come along.
If we didn't have the Kitsap Community Foundation, we could never do what we've done. We have gone from 352 acres. We are now at over 600 acres, or right around 600 acres.
I'm a fund holder with the foundation. The more I worked with them, the more I got to know them, I realized what a critical role they were playing in the community, and it needed to be a bigger role than what it was. And that's what we've been working on now, growing it so that we can do more to support the nonprofits and make it a better place for all to live.
I found that since I've lived in Kitsap County, I really appreciated the people that live here and their cooperation and their friendliness. So I think it's important that we support these people.
What we've learned over the last decade of producing the Kitsap Great Give is that 47% of the nonprofits in Kitsap are all volunteer-led. So there are a whole lot of people doing a whole lot of good with no money at all. What we do is we support those nonprofits so that they can each fulfill their missions.
The Kitsap Sun had a tradition of raising money from our readers to give to local food banks. And there was a time a few years ago when we almost gave it up. It became a lot to manage all of the individual donations that range all the way from $5 to $500. We came in contact with the Kitsap Community Foundation, and that was the place that solved what we needed. We've raised over $100,000 some years, and I wouldn't have done that if the Kitsap Community Foundation wasn't there, and that this tradition can survive and those food banks can get support every Christmas season from us.
Project we're working on right now is finishing off a wheelchair-friendly trail, which is something a little under a quarter-mile loop.
Because we have this urgent need to raise more money, then the question is, how can we do that? And the thought was, maybe somebody would like to leave a bequest in their will, to the Illahee Preserve. And it can be done through the Kitsap Community Foundation.
It's kind of neat to see that folks appreciate the work that we do. And there's really a good crew of volunteers that take care of this place. Their thank you is being out here on the trail and enjoying nature, to take advantage of this spectacular forest environment and trail system that we've got.
Every year, Kitsap Community Foundation supports over 360 nonprofits, and those nonprofits serve the environment, arts, schools, Rotaries, the library, every conceivable thing. Kitsap Community Foundation over the last 30 years has given over $35 million to support our nonprofits through donations made by our fund holders, through our competitive grants process, and also through the Great Give.
By being a fund holder, I was paying a fee that was going to supporting the foundation. And that was really important to me because the foundation supports all of the nonprofits in the county. So I'm helping the foundation to grow and to be able to help even more than what they already do.
Your support now is imperative because we're at a pivotal point in the life of our community foundation where nonprofits are literally calling us every day and begging us to help them train their boards, to train their staffs, to gather folks who work on similar missions together so that they can solve problems together. And the reality is that we just don't have the bandwidth to do that now. And so that's what we're asking of you tonight, to lean in with love for this community and to help us serve all the nonprofits in the region so that we can make Kitsap a great place for all of us to live.